Feels hotter today in West Palm Beach, and I think that will come as a bit of a shock to the Arsenal contingent. Remember, they only flew out on Saturday, whilst the rest of the squad was playing that friendly match against New Zealand in Tampa. And whilst those Arsenal players had a bit of a loosener yesterday to get the lethargy out of their legs from the flight, today will be their first full training session. And here we are. It's 29, 30 degrees Celsius right now, getting hotter this afternoon up to the mid-30s, and feels very humid. But whilst all that's going on, there's a big discussion about the competition for places in this England squad. One of the really big ones, of course, is the battle for number 10, Jude Bellingham versus Morgan Rogers. And we know that Rogers has had the run on Bellingham for World Cup qualifying games, but Gary Neville now calling for Jude Bellingham to start for England when we get to the World Cup proper. Another key position in that debate is left wing, and we think Marcus Rashford is probably just ahead of Anthony Gordon right now in Thomas Tuchel's pecking order. Certainly, if you look at how many times he's used the players in games that he's taken charge of, Rashford seems to be the favoured one at the moment, but that isn't the case with what's going on in their clubs right now. Anthony Gordon just completing that £69.3 million move to Barcelona. He will be a Barcelona player next season. We don't know whether Marcus Rashford will be. He spent last season there on loan, 14 goals, 14 assists, was really impressive. And Barcelona could have signed him for £26 million as part of that loan deal, but that's now lapsed. Will Barcelona come back in with an offer to Manchester United to take him? Rashford's future very much up in the air. But from Thomas Tuchel's point of view, I think he likes that battle that is in effect happening with the club. He thinks that can drive them both on to better things here with England. And he's actually very, very pleased that Gordon's made such a big move to a big, high-profile club. He thinks that can only be good for his development. Tuchel has said he will land in one of the biggest clubs in the world, totally new style of playing football, and of course in a culture where winning every match matters. He wanted that, he wanted a new adventure. I'm happy for him, and I think it will only be good for his experience. So England training behind closed doors today. We won't see them until tomorrow. That's match day -1, the day before their final friendly against Costa Rica. It's then that we'll see them train, and we'll hear from Thomas Tuchel and another member of that England squad.